guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. If you're still enjoying the series at this stage, then do drop a like on the video. That would be fantastic. If we get it to 400, that would be even better. Now, this month we had a simple task ahead of us. Just start cranking out the wins and try to become that sort of behemoth that we were at the early part of the season. And I think we've done a bloody good job about doing that, particularly two players, Salvi and Baltam, and you'll see what I mean in the highlights. Enjoy these, and I'll join you guys in a sec for the game away at Leicester City. And that man is Baltam. Can he turn it? Sure, he finds Fabio, and now he does. Wimbledon 1, Southampton 0. Chelsea are still in the Champions League, remember, so we've got that over them, which might mean those extra games could tire them out. Salvi, loses out. Back to Masek. Peter turns, finds Baltam. That's surely offside. No, apparently it's not. It's Wimbledon 2, Southampton 0. Peter's assist. Baltam again with a goal. We're flying here. Now Fabio's in. It's 3-0 to Wimbledon here. Fabio's grabbed himself his second of the game. We're 3-0 up, and Southampton are taking it hard right now. On for Salvi instead. He could do with getting an assist on the board today. He's not got one yet. Salvi out wide. Looks for the cross. Fabio's in there, and it is 4-0 to Wimbledon. Fabio's grabbed himself another hat-trick this year. 28 goals this year. He's really starting to rack up the goals towards the end of the season. Well, there we go. 4-0. Couldn't have asked for a more comfortable win, and I think Chelsea drew, which gives us a really good chance at this title now. Dropping a little deeper now to Peter. Got runners beyond. Can he find one of them? One of them probably going to be Fabio. Baltam inside. Finds Masek. Masek puts it in. Palace 0, Wimbledon 1. Roman Masek's second goal of the season. And we have the lead that would send us to the top of the Premier League. Just above Chelsea. We need this. Salvi again. Skins his man beautifully. Can he get the ball in this time? Doesn't. Farmer brings it down. Back for Salvi. Can he get the ball in this time? Goes for shot. Saved. Cleared. Over the line. I think that's an own goal by Crystal Palace. Yet Diego Reyes makes it Wimbledon 2. Well, Palace 0, Wimbledon 2. Good block again. Cleared. Maori. Son Heung-min, and it is 2-1 here, which is a... very frustrating. We thought we'd cleared our lines, but we just didn't in the end, which was poor. Salvi inside for Peter. He's through, and he's finally scored one. There we go. Crystal Palace 1, Wimbledon 3. Alexander Peter with the goal, and that's his 10th of the season. So he's got double figures. Salvi's ball. Zisser's in there. It's 4-1 up at Selhurst Park. Joseph Zisser, why couldn't he do that against PSG? But it is now 4-1 to Wimbledon, and another win incoming. Oh wow, Wilson's through, and that is going to be 4-2. Disappointing. We're allowing them to score when they actually get a chance, and that's frustrating. But we've got some subs now to try and change things. Up steps Philip Eisler, and it's 5-2. Crystal Palace 2, Wimbledon 5. Brilliant stuff. There we go. Crystal Palace 2, Wimbledon 5. But the most important thing about that is Alessandro Salvi got 4 assists. He's got 3 normal assists, and he won the penalty for the 4th one. What a performance from him. Edge of the box for Van der Her. What a lovely bit of awareness from him. Baltam's in again. Imran Baltam is tearing it up now. 16 goals this season from him. That is outrageous, and we'd go 4 points clear of Chelsea with a game in hand. Baltam's in there again. Holy hell. Wimbledon 2, Stoke 0. Imran Baltam scores a brace again. He could get 20 this year now. We are barreling towards the title. Baltam again. I'll tell you what, there's another hat-trick in this game for him if he fancies it. Masek, Salvi inside for Fabio, and it's 3-0. Farmer's picked up a knock though, which is a worry, but we're 3-0 up against Stoke now. 29th goal of the season for Fabio, and we are flying towards the title at the moment. Back for Baltam on the wrong side of the pitch this time. Diallo. Salvi keeps at his feet, slips his through for Baltam. It's a hat-trick for Imran Baltam, and it's a hat-trick of assists for Salvi. This is a mental game. 4-0 to Wimbledon. Another hat-trick for Baltam, though. Well, there we go. Stoke finished with 9 men, and they played most of the second half with 9. Baltam scores a hat-trick. Salvi gets another hat-trick of assists. What a performance he's had this month. Whips it in. Salvi's there, and that is 1-0 to Wimbledon. Baltam turns creator. Salvi turns scorer, and we lead at the Liberty Stadium. We could go 7 points clear. Well, there we go. Swansea 0, Wimbledon 1. Not exactly an emphatic win, but it does push us 7 points clear at the top with 5 games to go. I think we can win the title. I really, really do. Right, guys, we are back, and as you can see, we are top of the league by 4 points, and we have a game in hand on all the teams below us. So if we win today, we go back to being 7 points clear with 4 matches to go. It's looking very, very good for us to win our first ever league title, and Salvi is now the top assister in the league with 19 because he's got 7 assists in 2 games this month, which is just mental stuff. Lots of movement going on in the older in and out managers and stuff, which is always nice to see. And yeah, question of the day today is this: will you ever do any FM experiments on the channel? No. Basically, it's not. I just never have really. I did one, and I don't have it on the channel anymore. And that was back before that was on FM14. I don't particularly like them. I'm nothing against people that do them, of course, but it's just not something I would do on the channel personally. I prefer to concentrate on story stuff, like these saves. Basically, I know it would make me extra content, but I don't know. I want to really I don't know, I want each and every video I do to have as much effort as each and every other video, and I feel like I don't think I'd be able to put as much effort into those as I would into something like this, and I don't know, it's just not something I'd probably do. Apologies if you can hear something going off in the background. I did mute it, but it seems to be doing weird things. Anyway, so, if you have any ideas, of course, for a question of the day, drop those in the comments too with the hashtag QOTD. Yeah, someone actually suggested to me the other day about trying to sign Hector Bellerin. Not going to happen. One, because we've already got a decent right back, and two, because it's Hector Bellerin. Like, he's not going to join us from Arsenal, even if we are above them in the league, because as far as the... I love that we're not even going to scout. Let's send a scout report out anyway. I love that the... Yeah, as much as we're better than them in the league at the moment, the league, as far as the game's concerned, they're Arsenal, we're Wimbledon, it doesn't matter. Plus, look at that. He'd want more than that in wages, wouldn't he? So, let's think about it like that. And the money as well. It's just not worth it. And I don't really think we need him, to be honest. Look what we're doing. You know, we're only the 12 points above Arsenal at the moment. And we've got the top assister in the league, so... Bellerin who? He still seems to get very good ratings though, and I'm guessing that's because of Arsenal's defending. Their defensive record this year is astonishing. They've conceded, how many have they conceded? 21 now in total. They was even better than that a little while ago. We've only conceded 27, so we're definitely in that top 4, but I just don't think we're ever going to get into that one right now. But still, we're doing okay on that one. Goals 4, of course. Chelsea have already scored 91 times, and we've conceded, scored 14 less than them, but also 13 more than the next team. So we're doing just fine. Our goal difference, our defensive record is way better than Chelsea's as well, though. And look at that form. That's what I'm really interested in, though. The form that we're in at the moment is title-winning form. And when you look at our last few results, we also put 12 past Hamworth Villa in a friendly on the international break. Salvi got 6 in that game and a 10 rating. Okay, so, yeah, we put in some good results. Beating Southampton 4-0, 5-2 against Palace, 4-0 against Stoke, and 1-0 against Swansea. All very, very nice, which was delightful. So, let's get into the squad. Let's take a little look at what we've got here. So, Fabio, 29 goals this year. Baltam, 18 goals. Salvi with 12. Peter finally has 10 and 10 now, which is fine. I want to see more next year, but it's fine. Eisler also has 10. So, there's your 5 players into double figures for that. As for assists, Salvi now has 24. Fabio and Peter both have 7 each. It's all looking mighty, mighty nice. Again, apologies for the noise. I can't really do much about it right now in the middle of this. So, yeah, passing, we're not really interested in passing. Last 5 matches, Alessandro Salvi has 9.1 over the last 5 games. He has been astonishingly good in that period, and it has been truly fantastic. So, without further ado, we may as well just jump straight into the game today. Now, what I'm going to do, in terms of the final few games, because I want to do, if we do go to the FA Cup final, I want that to be a separate episode with a full live comm on extended highlights, so we can really go through stuff. But because that game there could be a dead rubber if we... I just realised we actually have to play Arsenal again. But that could be a dead rubber if we keep winning games, basically. So what I might do is, if we've won the title after the Watford game, then we'll do the Leicester City game as the live comm in the next episode. Because that way we can then do that. And then, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, basically. We'll figure it out at some point. Alexander Peter is not... Oh, wait, shit. Oh, bugger. That was not what I meant to click. We've actually played quite well without him in the team, to be honest. But we'll go with it for now. We won't even have Kenneth on the bench now, will we? Oh, we will. Thank fuck for that. I wish there was a way that you could tell your assistant not to pick 2 strikers on the bench. Like, I know you should just pick it yourself, but... with the quick pick, there should be a way that you can designate what players they pick. But there you go. Oh, crap. And I really wish we hadn't put Alexander Peter out there now. That's my mistake for not paying fully attention. I didn't think he was even back yet. And clearly he really isn't, is he? We may have to make some changes in this game on the fly, because I think a Fabio and VDH partnership is probably going to be much more fruitful than anything Peter can come up with today. Particularly a non-fully fit Peter as well. But we'll see what we can do. We're unbeaten in quite some time. If we can win away at Leicester today, that puts us into a really good opportunity. Oh, right, okay, it's going to be one of those games, guys. Rafa's through, and that's a goal. What a save from Galfrey Scully, but straight off the bat, we're going to revert, because clearly that is an aspect that they are actually going to try and exploit today. So we're going to, actually, no, we'll keep the tempo relatively high for now. But obviously, we're going to have to be a bit deeper today. Leicester City are clearly going to try and exploit that part of our system, so we're going to avoid letting them. I hate this system Leicester play. We really do struggle against it sometimes, because of all this space in the middle of the park. It gives us a lot of possession, I would say, or generally it does. Though today it's been a fairly... Oh no, it's still shading towards us. We'll see where kind of the game's aiming. We'll have to try to edit this one on the fly. But Peter might be coming off at half-time, if that, at this rate, because he's just not providing much link-up. And that's my fault. That's on me, for not paying attention when I was sorting out the team initially. Right. But... you know, we've won a few games in a row. I think we've actually won 5 in a row again now. Out of nowhere, we've really come back into ourselves again. With the likes of Baltam and Salvi really have been our salvation. Because Fabio has not been as fruitful with his goal scoring this month, but we haven't needed it because Imran Baltam has stepped into the fold. He could maybe get 20 this year, which would be outrageous. Oh, Salvi's in there. And Varela with the save. That was a chance for us to take the lead and Salvi to grab himself another goal. We take the lead there, and this match looks a lot more comfortable for me because, well, one, we were in front, and oh no, please not another one like this. Good clearance, right. Fabio can break. He's got one man in front of him. It's a horrific first touch, but he's found Salvi anyway. This is where Salvi needs to shine. Ball in now. Oh, Peter could turn this around though. No, back for Salvi for another attempt at this. Peter's in acres here. Achabar on the edge of the box. And got no support, but Peter's just... He's not up to speed, unfortunately. It's going to take him a couple of games to get back into it, and that's fine. But next year, I really do want to see 20 goals out of him. Salvi goes round his man again. Where's Fabio when you need him? Oh, there he is. Nearly. Masek brings it down. It's a penalty, apparently. Is he going to get red carded as well? Tiam, he is. They're down to 10 men after half an hour. Right, now we've got no excuse for not winning this game. Because for a start, we've got a penalty, which Fabio is about to smash into the back of the net. Leicester City 0, Wimbledon 1. 30th goal of the season for Fabio. He is also right up there as well on the league's goal scoring. He's just in behind those ones that you can't see on the... Right, so that's Leicester's... We're going to absolutely tear them apart with Salvi. That's the plan anyway. I might push the line up a little bit higher in this second half. But then again, do we really need to? Is it worth trying to get like loads of goals against Leicester right now just because to suit my own sort of... We get a lot of red cards against us, as in other teams lately. Right, what I am going to do though is move these two around and get Fabio up top and get Van den Heuvel on because Peter, he's just not fit. But that'll do well for his match fitness anyway. Well, look at this. That's interesting. Like a lot of the passes are fairly lengthy, but what I am going to do is just push up a little bit higher. Not overdo it, and we're going to drop the tempo in the second half. In fact, we'll drop it right down, and we can really frustrate the crap out of them. Yeah, that'll probably do for now. Because I want to see if they change their system. They haven't changed their system, and we've exploited this sort of systems before. Because their left back now basically has Jeffrey Schlupp, who I can't be that young anymore, has got a hell of a lot of work to do in this second half. Because he's going to have to fight up against Salvi and Manquillo. Masek to Achabar. We just need to keep that ball moving. Manquillo, that second goal could be very, very important for us though. Masek, Manquillo, all the way through and won by Zissa. That's more like it, guys. They're still looking for that long ball though. Salvi. Oh, Fabi. Well, he's offside. But what I did notice though is we actually are going to drop back to slightly deeper because if Zissa misses that, which as you know in this game they're likely to do so, that does creep over the top, and I want to make sure they've not got that option. If at all possible. We're against 10 men. We shouldn't be... There's no excuse for not winning this game now. We're 1-0 up against 10 men. It should just be a case of us just slowly but surely eking out the rest of the result. Again, they're going to look long. Oh, they actually didn't that time, but now they will. Rafa's actually got it at his feet, so we've got to be careful here. That's it. Oh, Javi Manquillo, what are you doing? There's a man in front of you. Right, now we're going to have to try and shake things up a little bit. An early bar for Javi Manquillo. That could come back to bite us later on. Okay, no worries. I mean, it's a fairly simple switcheroo when you look at it. Not really a lot of other choices, really. Unless... Yeah, actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap those two over, and Masek is going to play as a box-to-box midfielder. And, well, yeah, and Van den Heuvel, unfortunately, is going to be subbed for a sub. But, yeah, I think he's going to be subbed for a sub, but we're just going to have to get him off and get Eisler in there instead, just to make it a little bit more... Actually, it's 10v10, and our system's a lot less one-sided than theirs is. So I think we'll still be okay. Goetze. Oh, don't let him score from this. Schlupp. It's frustrating, because we've done well, but we've got the lead. That's the main thing. And Leicester obviously will get a bit more confidence from that, but I still don't know if they're going to have enough. We've not been fantastic today, but we've got the result so far. Fingers crossed. We've got one more sub left as well, I think. Hang on, wait. Yeah, we do. And it might be wise to use it on Mohar, who's looking nervous right now, and get Ballester on, who's just better in the air. Him and Zissa are far better at winning those aerial challenges than Mohar is. Mohar's a bit more of a Planich type of... Oh, no. Goetze cleared away. Right, go on, Mimram. Absolutely bomb it down this other side of the pitch. Or just hold up the ball quite nicely and just wait for... Oh, there he goes. Quick change of pace. Loads of players in the box. Finds... None of them. Eisler's in there, and it's 2-0 at the... not the Walkers. The King Power Stadium. Leicester City 0, Wimbledon 2. Philip Eisler. And now we're 7 points above Chelsea with 4 games to go at the moment. That is looking very, very nice. 3 minutes left here. I'd like to keep a clean sheet. Come on. Absolutely can it back there. Right, don't foul him. Don't foul him. Oh, well, that's not a bad, actually. Not a bad hit from Ayasi there. But it does look like it's going to be another victory for us on the road. I want to be interested to see what our home or away records are like this season. I might have a little look at the end of the game just to see where we've really been picking up those points, because we've been pretty solid away from home lately. And I've actually lost 2 games at home. So I think our home record might actually be worse. Steve, come on, man. Give them some credit, for the love of God. Masek with a 9 there. How did Baltown do today? A 9. The guy is just on fire. Did Salvi, of course. Oh, Salvi only got an 8 today. That's poor for him. So there we have it. We are 7 points clear with 4 games to go. If we beat Leicester and Watford, we are champions. That's the simple facts of the matter. And if that's the case, oh, I don't know, because basically, I'm in a bit of a sticky spot here, because obviously I want to do the FA Cup thing as like, unless I did like, I don't know, because there's only that many games left, and I think maybe just going for it and just hoping that we get through Leicester and do the FA Cup final as the final game of the season, after obviously doing the Arsenal live com, because the reason I'm going to do that is to make sure that we can then do a squad report and all that other good stuff in that episode. That way we can concentrate more on stuff in the final and then have an analysis episode later that day. It makes more sense to get that way we get 2-2-2. So yeah, we're doing very well. I don't know how many wins in the bounce that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins on the bounce in the league has come at the perfect time for us. Wins against Aston Villa and Watford would see us champions of England, and then we've got the Leicester City game. But you know, I feel like we're going to be... Then again, 3 of our last 4 matches in the league are away from home. So it could all still go up tits up for us, but I have a sneaky suspicion that we're actually going to manage it. I'm just taking a little look at this, though. Home record. So we've got the best home record, actually. 42 points from our home games. Plus 31 goal difference as well. It's outrageously good. What's our away record like? My guess is we've got the best away record, too. By an absolute mile. Only 1 away defeat and 12 wins in away games. We've actually won 5 in a row away from home. So next episode, guys, it's going to be the Arsenal game. We should be champion. I really hope we're champions by then, but we should also have an FA Cup final to look forward to after that, which is going to be bloody fun. So if you have enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying this series and this season, do drop a like on the video. That'd be superb. And if you've liked it even more than that, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 7 o'clock. And I will join you guys in the next episode for the final game of the season, where hopefully we will be crowning ourselves champions and looking forward to next season and of course the FA Cup final coming soon. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.